Hi, welcome to New Lawrenceville Live. I'm Rodney Camren, your host, and today we have with us jennyschumm with International Exchange USA. Hi, welcome back to New Lawrenceville Live. Today we have with us jennyschumm. Hi Jenny, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Will you tell us a little bit about your organization and who you are and what does your organization represent here?
Okay. I'm a local coordinator for International Experience USA, and it's a 501c3 company that was founded in 2002. And what we do is we work to find host families for students. And the students come in from all over the world, Thailand, Serbia, Montenegro, China. I actually had an exchange student that I was a coordinator for 2 years ago who came here from China. And we're still in touch on the internet, and when next time he comes back to the States, we'll be getting together, and he's invited me to Australia. So oh, wow. It's a company that builds the international exchange student relationship, and we bring students in from other countries, and we also offer the opportunity for U.S. students to go to
overseas.
Other countries.
Oh wow!
Right.
Now, is that only here in Gwinnett or in the Atlanta market?
We cover the entire state of Georgia,
okay.
And Gwinnett County, of course, has the greatest schools in the state,
mm-hmm.
and I live here, and my international exchange student from China actually went to Parkview.
Oh wow!
So,
very good, very
yes.
good. Well, what does it mean to be a host family, and will hosting disrupt a family's life?
No, it does not. A host family is expected to provide a bed for the student to sleep in, a place for them to study and a place for them to eat. And they also, the student is expected to come over here and integrate themselves into the host family.
Okay.
To become a part of the activities that the family does. We have a lot of students, exchange students that play sports, and a lot of times we have a lot of host families that, they have a student that plays sports, and so it works out great. They have a student come in and their son plays soccer, and the international exchange student plays soccer, so it doesn't really interrupt anything. They come here to study, of course, mm-hmm. and to learn about the American culture, and to share what they've learned when they go home.
Well, how is a student chosen in order to come to America? What are the qualifications, or how are they chosen to be part of this program?
Each student in their home country has to fill out an application. Mm-hmm. They write a letter as to why they want to be an international exchange student. Mm-hmm. The application process they go through an interview, and once they are accepted into the program, they are basically entered into a database that we have here in the U.S., and you can pick whatever student, if you're a family and you decide you want, 2 boys that play basketball, mm-hmm. You can, once you're chosen as a host family, you can go in and specify, a child or a student rather that plays sports.
Do any of the families ever worry about this stranger coming to the house? I mean, this is someone from another country, another area, and, now they're going to be living with your family and day-to-day activities,
There are some hesitations. From what I've seen, once they met the student and the student is, gets in there, and they really, settle in kind of quickly, so it's not like it's anything that makes them nervous. They really enjoy learning, mm-hmm. and learning about the student, and we've had host families go visit some of their exchange students overseas. It really does build a lifelong relationship.
Now, with just families and their own children, there's an expense. What kind of expense is required of the families to take on another child from overseas?
They're actually nothing. I mean,
Oh, wow.
you pay for a little bit extra water for the showers and things like that. The student, once they're here, like in Gwinnett County, we have My Payments Plus, for lunches and things like that, and they also do that for school registration and PTA donations. The student handles everything, the cost of everything. If they play an extracurricular activity, they pay for it themselves.
Okay.
The student and their parents basically will take care of all of it.
Okay. So they kind of know up front what they're going to have to fork out as far as money before they even get here.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Very good.
Their originating country will explain to them, if they're chosen in Georgia and Gwinnett County, that this is how they do that, and they can make the deposits to the My Payments Plus from overseas, things like that. So it really works out easily.
Now, with so many countries involved in this program, do they all speak English? Are they required to speak English?
They are. They are required to pass the English test, and you have to have a certain grade on that test in order to come here. And so when they get here, it's not, what'd you say?
Right. So
kind of thing.
Good. Well, what about what if there's a problem? The child is here, the home is going regularly, and there's a problem. What kind of support does the IEUSA give back to the family?
That is my job. As a local coordinator, I will, once the student is here, I will go and talk to the family and try to basically transition the student into the family, and make sure that the student knows what IEUSA's rules are, and make sure the parents know, the host family knows that. If there is a problem, then I would step in, and if it's a situation where the student can no longer stay at the host family, and that's the worst case scenario, and rarely happens, then we'll find another host family for the student. And I visit the host family and the student once a month, and I have to fill out a report for the Department of State, and let them know basically how it's going. So we're in full support of the student who is here visiting and the family who is hosting. So we can handle.
That's awesome. What about families that are in different shapes, sizes, colors? What is it is there families that's considered unconventional?
We have older, semi-retired, single people, married couples. If it's a single person, they do require a little bit of more vetting here, and the exchange student would have to, their parents would have to sign off on permission for them to stay with a single person. If it's a retired couple that has no children, that sometimes those people will take in two students, so it feels more family-like. And I mean, it's basically any family.
Well, very quickly as we wrap this up, can you tell everybody who you are, what company you're with again, and how they can find out more information about the services that you provide?
Okay. My name is jennyschumm, and I am a local coordinator with International Experience USA, and you can go to our website at ie-usa.com, and we also have a referral program. If you go to our website and you click on make a referral, and if you refer a host family who ends up becoming a host family, we'll give you a $200 thank you fee. And You can find out more about our students and more about our organization at ie-usa.com.
Jenny, thank you so much for sharing this information with us, and I'm sure our viewers will enjoy all of it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today on New Lawrenceville Live. We want to thank our guest today as well, jennyschumm with International Exchange USA. If you'd like to be a guest on our show, please reach out to me, Rodney Camren with New Lawrenceville, and you can reach me at my cell phone, 404-375-1496. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.